Friday night, and I'm sitting here in front of you with two shoes. Still sick, so I'm not doing the show, but I got a couple new pairs of shoes, and I wanted to talk about them. You guys know that I love New Balance. If you are anywhere near me in person, most of the shoes you've seen wearing are New Balance. And the shoe that I've kind of fallen in love with is called the New Balance Minimus. And the reason I fell in love with it is because it kind of mimics like the finger shoes, the five-finger shoes that you guys see, that are the toe shoes that you can see each individual toe, and people think are kind of weird. But what New Balance did is they collaborated with Vibram, and so the sole is made by Vibram. So this sole right here is, if you can see the little, that's the Vibram logo right there. I don't know if you can see it, but so I have two different New Balance shoes. So the sole is a Vibram sole, but the upper is New Balance's upper. And why they're called Minimus is because of the barefoot, like the sole. So if you look, the heel is very minimally raised from the forefoot. And this is the New Balance MT10, and then this is the New Balance Minimus Zero. This just came out this last week. And then I want to give you guys a little bit of my first opinions on the differences of them. So, for example, this shoe right here is probably my favorite shoe that has come out. I have about 5 or 6 different colors of this shoe right here. This is the New Balance MT10, I believe, the Minimus 10. And why I like this is because it still feels like a shoe. You put it on, and it still feels like you're wearing a shoe. The one thing about it I do like is that the heel is minimally raised, and I noticed that. When I put on like a Nike Free 5.0 or 3.0 or 7.0, I know that I got a raised heel, and I feel taller, great, which is great, but I also know that heel is raised, and that's not where I want it to be. The shoe takes a little bit of getting used to, but once I got used to it, I fell in love with it. That's why I have 5 pairs. I have a lot of Nike Frees, and those were, before this shoe came out, those were kind of my go-to shoe. Now that this shoe is out, as long as they keep making this, I don't know that I'm going to veer from this for my workout shoes. This is a trail running shoe. You can tell from the bottom that it's got a decent amount of traction. Comes in a lot of different colors. They make this one of the things I like about this one is that my foot still breathes in it. It's very meshy. They make another one of these called the Winter Run, and it's basically waterproof, and my foot sweats a lot in it. I have 1 pair of those. It's great if you live in Oregon or Canada, but for Las Vegas, that's a pretty tough shoe to handle. I wear it for about 2 hours, and I'm a little sweaty in there. And that's the one place, even with my workouts, I don't like to sweat at all, is my foot. So this allows me to air out my foot, and feels good. This new one I just got today, thank you, people who remain anonymous. But this is the Minimus Zero. This came out today. The color, if you can see it, is orange. And it's not necessarily my favorite color, but it's a very good shoe. The upper is literally like a track shoe. It's a running shoe. And there's really nothing to the upper. It's like nylon. I don't know if you can see it here, but this is really just, it's nothing. I mean, if you move, this moves with you. So it's kind of like you're wearing like a plastic sock on top of your foot. Sorry, I'm coming here and trying to play with the ball while I'm doing this. But, hey buddy, can I have that? I'll take it. You want? There you go. Okay, so the upper is kind of like a nylon sock. Still has laces, which is great, but the lower, the sole is what you're looking for here. So it's called the Minimus Zero because there's no difference between the heel and the forefoot. It's no drop. I think they say it's an 8mm drop, but I'm looking at it and wearing it, and it feels like a flat shoe. So, and that's pretty much what it is. I mean, it's a flat shoe that doesn't, you know, provide a bunch of cushioning, which is what you want. And like, these are both great transition shoes to that Vibram shoe, especially if you don't like how those look. You can still have, like, this is my favorite looking shoe right here. Especially if you don't like how those look on, you can get one of these and kind of comfortably transition into that barefoot technology that everyone's trending on. This shoe comes in a couple different colors as well. I'm not as much a fan of the upper as this shoe as the old standbys here. But I think I'm going to try another color of these and see just how I feel in them. Because I know walking around in these at the gym, I've definitely gotten a lot of looks like, whoa, those shoes are amazing. As far as the color goes, because they definitely stand out. So there's this shoe, and there's Tyrone is about to get on the camera. Don't do it, Tyrone. Don't do it. He's right underneath it. But anyway, this shoe is definitely one you want to try out, especially because it's so light. The shoe is so light, and I'm gonna try this, doing some Red Rock stuff and doing some hiking stuff. But I'll probably stick with these on most of that. Tyrone, get away from that. So I'll probably stick with these on most of that, and probably go with these on more like speed days, or maybe I'm going to try some plyometrics with these as well, just to see the difference, because what I'm concerned about is the upper here. It's definitely breathable, but what I'm concerned about is like how this upper holds up since it's so thin. But yeah, that's my report on my 2 new shoes since I'm sick. And I'm staying home from work right now, and I got nothing else to do. I'm going kind of crazy. So you should definitely check out both of these shoes. This one I don't know if you can get in stores yet. This one you can in different colors. I think this just came out on the New Balance website in this exact color. I changed the shoelaces out to black. But other than that, yeah, you can get them both on the New Balance website. So I believe it's just newbalance.com. And then just search for Minimus, and you'll hop up on these shoes. They got a road running shoe as well as this one that just came out for the zeros. If you want that no change in the heel to forefoot. Other than that, that's great. So that's my report on these 2 shoes. Hopefully you guys check them out and fall in love with them like I did.